Nuke damage from the ulti. What do you think is just more annoying?
It's just everything. Like, you show up in a lane at like 8 minutes, your tower is gone. They're already playing together with a Beastmaster. There's an exorcism. And then on top of that,
you mean playing with a Leshrac? Oh, you're talking about Nature's Prophecy. I'm talking about Visage because they're the same.
Oh,
you see?
I see.
Don't underestimate my boy with the summons and the damage.
Oh, was it? When did he get the global TP added with Visage?
we don't talk about that. Right?
Sorry, what?
Or the global damage from the nuke.
Yeah.
Or the +5 birds talent. He doesn't have that either. But, they put out an ad, a wanted ad in Ancient Tribe, and it said, wanted, someone who plays Visage. And look what they got. Grandmaster Visage. This is the hero that is popping off right now. You got to have someone who's playing this hero and playing Brood. All right, the majors come up. So everyone's gone back to TI, and they're like, what was that thing that, Tundra did? And they, won. It's like, oh, get a bunch of these, range offlane heroes that are really annoying or summons. So, ta-da! Do those things.
Yeah, I'm not sold, dude. I can't even tell you how much I'm not sold on the Visage. I will say that one of the things that I like a lot is the potential that he has to try and shut down a little bit the lane. Maybe maybe this disruptor NP lane will actually end up running into some issues with the constant nuke down. But panel was saying that they felt like it'd be okay. We'll see how it goes.
It should be pretty good. I mean, Visage has what a little bit of armor, one armor, some treants. That's kind of annoying.
But the more damage he takes, the more damage he does.
It's tactical.
Exactly. I'm going to tactically feed.
I will say Spartan not going to have a fun time, though. Disruptor versus dual lanes, usually pretty sad. This is no exception.
Dude.
But pressuring Nande could be tough.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. And then, of course, the big thing is just how quickly are these lanes going to break down and turn into just an all-out battle of, as we said before, structural damage. That's what they're looking for.
You just knew. You knew this was coming next game.
Yeah.
I don't know where to watch. If it's top because Spartan's going to die, or if it's bottom because I'm just watching the glory of this LeBron Undying versus Beastmaster Earthshaker.
Yeah.
I mean, what a great time that is. That was a happy Undying.
LeBron's having a good time. Spartan? Very fire.
When you first started playing Dota, did you spend whatever your day job or university time just theorizing lineups? Because I'm pretty sure I wrote out this Radiant draft 100%. Back when Drow Visage was broken, I'm like, yeah, this is what my stack should play this in our pubs tonight.
No,
this looks like a great. Oh well, okay.
They go down. They take down the Drow and then going to lose the Earthshaker as well. So a trade down bottom, but definitely very happy about that one from Monaspa. Yeah, no, I just played alone. I spammed Storm Spirit mid after I got the place. I was in a dark spot.
Yeah, that actually explains a lot. This is how you became a Grandmaster Darkseer player, huh?
MTD gets caught there by the fissure. So they make the rotations to try and shut down this Leshrac, make his life miserable. Speaking of miserable lives, Spartan having a rough time up top on the Disruptor. Yeah, he is not happy.
Not surprising. NP, fine with the situation. Doesn't really care. I mean, Spartan's kind of taken some of the punishment, obviously. They have to keep nuking him. It's not really worth it, it feels like, for the NP, because he's got his TP. He'll be able to regen, and he can keep his distance a lot better. And Spartan's just on the full-on run home. So he's going to miss it on the boundary rune. Heaven will grab that. At the same time, though, MTD, you can see on the run back home, as LeBron continues to have just a grand old time down here. Beastmaster 4 last hits right now. LeBron... The one thing he's missing is just more taunts.
True.
That is, there we go. So I say that he taunts. Perfect.
MTD mid being pulled in there by Wish. And able to get some separation from him. A level ahead because, DP having a good time against Lesh.
So I just want to check. Before this game gets going, you are going for the Earthshaker team. You're actually throwing your lot in with Earthshaker just because it's Nature's Prophet?
Yeah, Nature's Prophet, Shaker, it's fine. Look at him. Look at him. Look at what he did. He did
Very
that.
Poorly timed.
He did that.
But I thought this hero was dead. Look, it's Earthshaker. It's versus Rubik,
Dude.
That's not great.
That's true. but I also think that Rubik just beats everything. The problem is that NP beats it harder. Dude,
I mean, are you ever happy to see this guy in your pub, to see an Earthshaker on your team?
I am. I like playing as Darkseer, but that's sort of a different thing. No, but I know what you mean. Like, the hero definitely feels a lot worse than he had ever felt at various points in time.
And let me be clear, I am a griefer. I will pick Earthshaker because I love Earthshaker. I will play this hero, but I know the problems. Like, I know this guy. He needs his Blink Dagger, or then he has, like, the Shard build, which has kind of fallen off a little bit. I feel like people are kind of back on the Blink more. I don't know. We'll see if he gets his space. That's always the question.
Up top, bringing down Heaven, tries to throw out some Soul Assumptions to buy some space, and it does look like the glimpse back in. That's going to be the death of the Rubik. So they bring him down. Not bad, not bad.
I'm honestly kind of impressed how well MTD's doing, considering every time I look on this lane, it looks like it's a disaster, but he's not that far behind. He's like 400 gold behind, though, I suppose, so probably some of that in regen, even if the last hits are a little bit closer.
LeBron dropping the tombstone down bottom. The fissure to buy a little bit of extra space. Skylark, realizing he's going to go down there, and does get killed off. LeBron making the move, making the kills happen.
Very high skill position 5 plays here.
You love to see it.
Getting kills is Undying versus 2-strike melees. Yes! Keep flexing, LeBron.
Well, in the meantime, a lot of open space for this Nature's Prophet, who has treads completed now. And with level 6 on Wish, definitely need to be keeping our eyes on when these rotations come out. If maybe there is going to be some type of a play towards mid around the Exorcism.
You've got nothing.
He's thinking about
That
it.
was sort of the story of last game as well. It's just like Monaspa seizing mid when it was their timing.
And there we go. Find MTD, glimpses him back into the mid lane. MTD going to die. Now, they do make the rotation over, and the DD is stolen away by LeBron. He's forced to TP out. But with that first Exo, they're going to get some decent damage here onto this tower, it looks like.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is showing up on this one, so... Although Wish, tanks some of it for the catapult. Nice. And he gets to go back to full health, another wave coming through, and... You know what? Say that Heaven does grab the wave anyway, so...
Yeah.
Not too bad. Desire comes back down bottom. No roar quite yet, only 5.5, so... Ooh, nice silence.
Caught. Grave Chill to try and turn it, but the Sprout is there. Pop the trees, then the body blocks, but the lift. It buys enough space, but not enough to get him away. Spartan now somewhat low, but Evan, does he have enough to kill him off? Dodging the salve, it's not going to be enough to keep him alive, but will instead just kill off Evan. Perfectly balanced hero as they start to take the tower as well. And, well, don't look now, but LeBron, he's also getting in on the action. A triple kill across the map for Nande.
Oh, I mean, if you weren't going to buy a Midas already, like, it's definitely time now.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But, yeah, basically what happened down bottom was that they were trying to bully back Lil Pleb, but it got a little out of hand. Zai went a little bit too deep. The Undying had come back into the lane. They got the kill, but, the TP turn, kill, tower take, that's all 100% fine. Beastmaster and Nature's Prophet, you are going to have a very hard time holding on these towers, and that's before Death Prophet shows up with Exorcism. So we are expecting fast, high-tempo action here from Monaspa, and they're already delivering.
Yeah, getting the action done, making the plays happen. And as you mentioned, that golden glove coming out soon for Nande as well. Spartan getting some free time to himself underneath this tower here, and going to start to get towards level 5 at 8 minutes on this Disruptor. That is going to be a problem for them. Of course, the big hero that sort of has been sacrificed in all of this is going to be Desire, playing on the Earthshaker, but he can get that tome for himself later on too.
Yeah, and another thing about having tower pressure is that sometimes it can open up some of these spots for you to farm because you're feeling kind of safe. There's some defenses happening. On the other hand, though, I guess you could also argue that because there's a Nature's Prophet in the game, I feel you get less of free farm in the game as a support because they'll just jump everywhere. They'll grab stuff. So it might be harder for Desire to find a bit of a dead lane situation to actually farm his blink.
Well, they are going to show up top, and the rotation coming in from MTD. He doesn't have a full mana pool. And in fact, with the counter gank coming, Oh, this could be bad. Exorcism's going to be popped right away, and they find him. Nixa in trouble. He's going to get dropped rather rapidly. The fissure is there. I think everybody's dead. I mean, they find this Lesh. They got him caught. He is in so much trouble. Monaspa just on a tear.
They have aggressive potential, but defensively, it is rough. Like the turnaround, if they don't have an instant like Tombstone drop or something from Ancient Tribe, I don't really know how they fight. Tombstone's also only level 1. He's got the 3 points of decay, which was helping a lot in the laning stage to like obviously get the multiple points of decay because it was such a sweet situation for it. But this is looking rough. They need to make something happen with these birds now.
Yeah. Like you said, level 30 Visage needing to hit into his items. Trying to go in for the mech. And, you know, it makes some sense to have some type of defensive option here. But it's not easy. So 2 tier 1 towers taken, and the jungle going to be pressured. The lane's going to be pressured. And I don't know when you feel safe here as Lil Pleb. You know, this Drow is always going to have to worry about people jumping on him.
I don't know how you play this draft from behind as Ancient Tribe.
Yeah.
Like, they need some miraculous steal and just, like, a straight-up telekinesis kill. Like, they're just going to try and run at Skylark and hope that Lift kills him.
Well, we'll see if it does. If they use that Lift, they don't have that much else to break TP. Skylark heads down south as they come after him. And they've got the Centaur there for the stun. Dude, are they going to fight this? Fissure out. He's thinking about it. Oh, but the Lift, it comes out in time. Roars immediately there. And they're trying to take down this zombie Tombstone. Wish shows up a little bit late. The TP rotation coming in. Nande's there. They overextended, or is this the perfect moment for them? MTD, he's caught, he's killed. Wish with 2.
Oof. Well, I mean, you got 1 kill, but it was desperation. It was a full map rotation pretty much at that point. 3 heroes just running smoked, and then the turnaround still happens. Man, what do? You live in a shoe.
Well, you're going to have...
only has shoes. He's far away from his bloodstone.
You're going to have some athlete's foot. It's not good at all. Trent, they are really taking it to him here on Monaspa. It's interesting because you could see the way that this draft could have gone the other direction if like it was, you know, Ancient Tribe that sort of got off to a hot start, but those movements coming out so early from Monaspa just kind of cut under him.
Yeah, it feels like Nande's time is just, it's too good. Like, he's closing it on his Maelstrom already. The Javelin's already flying out. Now this Courier's back up and alive. And Desire's Fireman is just fine. He feels safe down here because of the global TP potential. And they're not quite sure where Beastmaster is. And now they see him, so... Oh, maybe they don't see him, actually. They're going Roche. So he's just baiting at this point. Oh, Rubik stole the TP! Aha!
A big play!
Yes!
Look at him go! Oh, Desire does go down there. So yeah, the teleport into the kill. Not bad, not bad. Although, Xa in trouble now. Tried to tumble his toy away from that one. And it does not appear to have worked. So won't be able to TP out of there. Spartan can't quite get the glimpse onto the Undying. So the zombie man is going to live. But the birds, they get brought down pretty quick. Yeah, he'll have resummon when he comes back up, but that one hurts.
Yeah, it's toughy. They also planted a ward down bomb directly under a sentry, so hopefully there's not like a TP down bottom for this tower into immediate D-ward. That's always pretty depressing.
True.
Skylark just wants to hold top. They're just going to drop the ulti.
Yeah, and LeBron, he's just dead. MTD tries to find one. They will kill this disruptor, it looks like. Spartan hiding away in the trees, but can't get out of there. So a support for a support.
Yeah, and unfortunately there's that D ward, so more gold towards Nande. Oh, actually, sorry, this gold to Desire, as it was his sentry. Nice.
And a ward dropped up on high ground.
Wait, look at Lil Pleb. All right.
my
This is your move, Desire. This is
Down
your time.
low at the Ancients.
Oh, the net!
Dude, they netted him. They netted him. Oh, the creeps get it in on the action.
Desire.net Lee. This guy, it's in the name.
Oh, man. man, well, he'll pay the price here, but that one well worth it. Ooh.
Oh, that's good stuff. Death cost 90. Yeah, whatever, man. It's like, I'll respawn. There'll be a wave somewhere.
Jeez.
Your Drav's not farming. That's all that matters. Drav's still trying to work on the shard gold from when we hit 15 minutes.
Skylark is definitely had the worst time of the cores, but very much made up for by the fact that this NP and this DP are completely out of control right now. And to be honest, like you said, that kill on Desire, he is the top net worth of any of these supports. This Earthshaker having a great time.
Farming it up. Easy peasy. And again, not a whole lot Ancient Tribe can really do about it. Their lineup certainly does better as a group, and they don't have the strength to do that yet. Although they almost have the Bloodstone done, so that'll be their YOLO play more than likely.
Okay.
And Heaven needs to find a Fisher, ideally. Needs to find something. Plants a ward in that jungle from the low ground, spots where Heaven is, and now Skylar's coming for the potential glimpse back.
Spines him. And, well, he wasn't able to steal Glimpse. The Fissure is down. So moves in, but Static Storm catches on to him immediately. And now will get brought away. Yeah, that one hurts. It decides to actually cancel it. And so instead they kill Spartan. Okay. Wish shows up. He gets stunned there for a moment, recognizing where he was at. LeBron is in after Desire. Is going to get sprouted and ran down here, it looks like. So LeBron is going to die. Can't get the kill onto Desire. In fact, it's Desire that gets the last hit, so he's even further towards his Blink Dagger. And has it done.
It is indeed done. The 16-minute blink with the Tumbler's toy. It's got Law, and there goes the tower. While you're chasing ghosts down bottom.
Yikesy, yikesy. Find Skylark here. We'll kill off all of his creeps for a moment. Heaven moves into position.
I think he's trying to bait strike.
Stolen Roar. That's a good way for this to go, but the jump forward and the echo. Holy moly. Still Stolen Roar, though, and he's going to live through that, it looks like. The boards can't quite kill him off, nor can the Crypt Swarm. So they bait in Desire and have a really good steal on Rubik. Maybe this is where they turn it around.
That was actually incredible because their only play is literally, let's hope they go on our new Bloodstone.
Yeah.
And so he just does the dumbest things. He's just like, I'm just going to keep just putting my face out there, see what they do. They finally roar. He was waiting for a good steal, grabs it. It's a small win, but hey, I gave him a chance to actually use the mech on Visage for once. So that was great.
Yeah, the heal was there. That's what they need to have happen. And, you know, if you look at this lineup, the one downside that you definitely have on Monaspa is not that, like, easy, you know, mech hero that is there to sort of tank up your team. Obviously, they've got all of the auras coming from Beastmaster, but a lot of those are, like, more defensive, with the exception of, like, you know, the armor you get from Vlad's or whatever. So maybe that could be the thing that sort of turns this around to Guardian Greaves, although Monaspa in for the Roche.
Is this gonna work?
With
It's only level 1 Tombstone.
with Beastmaster
Kind of a
coming
funny
in.
roaching, isn't it?
Yeah. With Beastmaster
Like, I have an arcane
here,
rune, so I need to pop this.
throws out the multi-shot, doing some good damage there. And LeBron ready to come on in and contest this. Static Storm down. Beastmaster creep still in the area, wanting to finish off this Aegis. This would be a huge
they
gift
got
for them.
creeps?
They got LeBron. He's living. Okay, LeBron fine.
They
MTD
still have
in
Roar.
the pit. Have to be really careful about how they initiate onto this one. Obviously can't hit Roche when they're outside of the pit, but can do that AoE damage from the
Oh,
left
they're gonna
track
YOLO it
onto
with
him.
Lesh.
And trying to go
Undying
for it.
bonus damage?
I think they just get it. A freebie. Oh my god. But can they
look
take
at
the fight
Skylar.
afterwards? They got to be careful. Desire, he's ready nearby, but no. That is a free Aegis onto the Leshrac.
Dude, what's Skylar doing? They're so spread. They're just like, why is Beastmaster here? He's taking our
don't know.
ancients.
I mean, this could be a huge Echo Slam if they take this fight incorrectly. Drops down some vision up onto the high ground. There is a Hawk nearby. MTD scouted. Desire throws out the fissure. Control is there. They can kill him one time. They can definitely get him again. Pulls him back in with that glimpse. The Bloodstone, nothing for him to heal off of. It's all right, Aegis down. Fine. Still waiting. Echo Slam ready. Roar onto
Exorcism's
DP.
back.
Static Storm down. Pops the BKB Spirit Siphon and the turn with the Exo. And that is going to be Leshrac dropping. Can they find anybody else after, though? LeBron also dead. So even though they don't get the Aegis, they can try and look for more here. Lil Pleb, Nande nearby each other. They get him there. Connection. Nixa controlled. Lil Pleb off to the races. He is going to die. And it looks like everybody might just die. They get the glimpse away onto the Undying. Control is there. DP living through all of this. They have only lost the Beastmaster. Nande, he's in some trouble now, though. With the buyback on MTD, they take him down. And Spartan, the one that manages to get out.
Okay. Do they actually get a goal advantage despite the buybacks? That's what mine says? Yeah, I got the same.
I don't know,
Is that
man.
possible?
That was really weird.
I mean, you're
entire
essentially
series of events.
Yeah, when you're behind and you manage to win fights like this off buybacks, it's kind of like a Midas. You're like paying for XP. You know, if
Right.
you get back in, and you get those big fights.
Is under attack.
It's not bad. Considering how poorly that fight looked like it was going for Ancient Tribe, I feel like you'll take that feed from Nande right at the end there. I mean, to be fair, the only reason he was in that bad position was because he was able to set up like 3 kills that way.
True.
So it wasn't a horrible play or anything, but just actually getting a punish on that was huge for them because that was a 7x streak.
Yeah, that is a big one. And just sort of weird play coming out from Monaspa there. Sort of like what we saw last game where almost feeling pressured to make moves even though they're in a pretty winning position. But nonetheless, Spartan brazenly initiating as the disruptor. We'll get the glimpse pullback into full control.
Is under
It makes no way out of there for him.
Tower is under attack.
Classic. Just trying to push the mid wave.
Dire's top
Dead.
tower has fallen.
Top tower down though.
Tower is under attack.
Will they
Yeah,
be
have
able
you
to
been
take bottom
seeing-
one?
Have you been seeing this damage from Lil Pleb throughout these fights though? Like the multi-shot with the shard?
Yeah.
Man,
Dire's structure
it is kind of gross. It's like a shotgun at this point as LeBron pushes a little bit too deep here on the wave. I'm sure he's not surprised he died, but it just gets MTD out.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, if Drow is left unimpeded, it's definitely a huge problem. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wait, what? Wish pops the Exo? Okay.
I mean, it kind of looked like they had a setup on the Lesh, so I get it. But the
Yeah.
smoked up Drow and Rubik, that could have been a pretty bad situation. He only has
True.
Enchant Totem, unfortunately, right now. It looks like he was probably trying to get Fisher.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Are they trying to
Oh,
go
glimpse.
MTD? Oh, just barely off the mark. Stolen glimpse. That's huge against
Yeah, he can get
NP.
Skylark.
Yeah, they can go for more here if they want to. Trying to get into vision, but just out of range for that glimpse. I mean, the other thing is just if NP tries to get into the fight, just glimpse him away.
Yeah, true.
So 9,000 gold lead over the last couple of minutes. So in spite of the buybacks and the one Aegis and all the rest of the weird things that happened in the last 5 minutes, it is still Monaspa coming out ahead.
And they're still going to have some issues there, too, like playing around the Exorcism, obviously, like that fight that sort of went sideways at the Ancients. You know, the only reason that even got recovered in a way was because the Exorcism was on the Arcane Rune cooldown, and so I think that partially caught our Ancient Tribe off guard. I mean, they obviously probably knew at the time, but then, you know, suddenly you're fighting and it comes back up much sooner than you expected and it gets a little awkward.
Right.
So they'll have to at least pace themselves a little bit for that. As the 9-second BKB and Lil Pleb, and then the hope towards the Force Staff, which is also almost done. So almost has the Hurricane Pike here.
Okay. Yeah, that will definitely make things a little bit easier. And of course, with the level 20 coming up soon on NP, super important to have a way to get out of that sprout. Getting some separation there. We'll see how the next couple of minutes go here for the Ancient Tribe. Can they pull things together? Lil Pleb shows up for a moment there on the top side, running into Nande, but they're just going to spread out the wave again.
I feel like there is a lot of pressure on Heaven. Like, he actually has the opportunity to make some moves here right now with the glimpse, and I think his steals are going to be very clutch in these engagements. Stealing Fisher to try and help his Leshrac would be huge. Because, like, MTD is going to have to just BKB run in. He might buy Blink next, like you see a lot of the Leshracs do as well, because I think that's just kind of what his team needs. Is he has to be this body up front because he's a Drow and a Visage. He needs to be tankier than a Leshrac necessarily wants to be. He needs to get more targets in there for when he's using his Bloodsteel, or his Bloodstone for the Lifesteal.
Right.
It's very difficult in these situations to be like that. And they have the Telekinesis save, which you already saw from Heaven has been doing a ton. They have the Force Staff coming out here soon as well from LeBron, but it's very touch and go for this Leshrac.
Static Storm down, BKB immediately. They have Blink on everybody. Connects now onto the Rubik. Wish runs in. They get the Roar. That's 2 Blink reveals and immediately on top of Little Pleb with everybody. They blow him up. Take down Heaven. And, I mean, with triple Blink Dagger and then an NP, I feel like if they want to focus Drow, they're going to focus Drow.
Yeah, I feel like Spartan's just going to start saving up now, you know? It's like, oh, I want to be cool. I want to get in here, guys.
True. Yeah, and I mean, I guess that's where Lesh can sort of, as you're talking about, turn that around. But you can see that esportsbet.io odds very much into the favor of Monaspa here, especially after what happened in that last game. They're come from behind victory and now in the lead. 10k gold. Obviously need to wait for the next Roche before things really turn back around.
Oh,
but there's still a chance.
Look at that, 37%. That is shockingly high. You know, I mean, look at it. No matter how much the gold has moved, it actually has not been fluctuating very favorably towards Monaspa. If you actually look at the graph of Dota Plus, it's very interesting.
Yeah. I guess there is still that worry about Drow becoming, you know, a really hard hero to fight. And if they can get that jump, maybe there's a way things could turn out better. Spartan gonna get caught there. The stun and the easy bring down. So Ancient Tribe finding their moments here. They also spot Desire, but did not have vision in the area. That was the Hawk vision. Yeah, and no blinks or anything either. Try and go hunting. 3 minutes on Roche. Long spawn.
That is obviously one kind of crazy part about this game too, is the fact we're talking about all these blinks and this high mobility in the Dire, and the rating are just like so sedentary.
Yeah.
They have Force Staffs and Hurricane Pikes, but that's it, you know. They just don't move.
True. Yeah, they are and what that sort of entails too is that you've got a ton of mobility on Monaspa for like getting on top of those heroes, but for Ancient Tribe, they're probably going to be stronger at dealing with that aggression than they would be if they did go for that mobility.
Yeah, in a sense.
Pleb, Force Staff, trying to hold on to that BKB, pops it now. Skylark has Blink, Roar used, control is there, lift, pull away, Little Pleb, fine. Fisher though, Echo drops down, that's not fine. Little Pleb, another Force Staff trying to get away, it's not gonna happen. They have so much chase, so much control. Ixa in the angle there, they can't quite get him, but they will find and bring down Heaven. Another solid fight from Monaspa.
That's tough. That's pretty tough. You know, tried so hard, got so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, that chase down is ridiculous. And that's the things that, you know, you keep seeing this idea of like the sustain comes out, they're healing, soul rips, grieves, keep the Drow alive, Force Staff, kite. But it's just such an overwhelming amount of chase. If the fight starts poorly, as MTD hits the BKB, Bloodstone in 1 second.
Living. He's the liver. Wish, is he in too far now? Oh my god, LeBron just went in. His team was like, all right, well, it was a bold thought, but not quite gonna work.
Never leave lane. Yeah.
Oh man. You can tell they want to get stuff done, but they just don't have what it takes right now. Drought trying to farm. Ancients being stolen by Skylark. And Roche 40 seconds away. Wowzers. That is really unfortunate. I mean, there is going to be a time in where there's no exorcism at least. And maybe Ancient Tribe could try and like get in there and take Roche during that 40-second window, or take a fight maybe.
They're going to find something a little bit wild right now. I mean, you can still see the respect from Monaspa at the beginning of these fights. Like, they do recognize that Drow does do a dumb amount of damage. Like, the way they're like, trying to play around her and engage her from a distance. Keep her chain stunned as well. MTD has upgraded the Boots of Travel, but again, still no like hard initiation at this point in terms of just like uplink in. I'm trying to pressure that way. I don't know if that's what he's going to have to do, but I feel like he has to find something a little bit better than what he's got.
I feel like maybe Shard would be a good way to try and make these fights work. I mean, they happen so quickly and there's so much rundown, but at the same time, you know that the like Roche fight is going to be the big one. And, well, it might not actually even be a fight. Oh, God, they're just taking it. Looks like moving in. He's going to see it gone. Oh, that feels bad. Oh, they kill all the birds. Yeah, yep. Oh, no. And now little pleb. He's just got to run away. He's got to get the hell out of here. They have to run. Spartan, he's taking some good damage there. The lift on the other side. They get the silence onto the Earthshaker. Trying to run in. MTD playing around this very well. Okay, they find one, but little pleb, he just gets ran down. Wish doing too much damage.
Them.
He is doing way too much damage, and MTD is going to drop. They do manage to burn through that Aegis, but everybody else is dying. One by one, they go down. Mixa gonna get caught. The control is there. Desire playing it perfectly. Echo Slam, drop down, triple kill. And that should probably just about do it as they take down everybody.
I mean, Wish just got right in the back line there. I mean, Nature's Prophet also, as you can see, swinging the whole time, doing Nature's Prophet things. So don't want to take away too much for him, but got the shard from that Roche. Wish jumps to the back line. They sort of spotted where the Drow was based off of a gust throw, and Wish just hopped right back there.
Yeah.
And just got full power coming out there. And, well, Lyrical, you might be right about Nature's Prophet.
Don't give it to people. I'm going to be honest. Just don't do it. This hero's way too much. It's like, it's incredibly strong, and it feels like it just gets everything it wants all the time, including killing little pleb. He comes back to life, just going to die again. They find LeBron. The tombstone is gone, and Monaspa willing to keep the momentum going as they summon trees, take down buildings. The Ents are coming, Trent. God, I love that movie. Man, they got some help from the jungle in this game too. You know, that little net coming out on the little pleb earlier. Desire getting the solo kill.
Yep. I mean, that's all because of the Nature's Prophet and the lore, right?
Exactly.
You know? Jungle's helpful. Drow doesn't seem that nice.
No, the Drow are from the underworld. You know,
they're the bad elves or something, right?
They're the cave elves.
Sure.
I think that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah. Wish just.
I mean, I don't discriminate. You know, I played some Elder Scrolls. You know, I've seen how they treat some of the elves. It's not very nice.
That's not as true. Look at these guys.
Look at these bird stuns, though.
Wow. Bird stuns. It's rough, man.
Positives.
True. Gotta find it.
They still have top lane.
You know what else? This Monaspa team, man. They are just doing everything right. Liking what I'm seeing from them.
Nah,
they're killing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, NPAC. Dotting their I's, crossing their T's, but one last run out. Coming now from the Ancient Tribe.
That's Ivy that makes T. You're getting very confused here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Can they do it? LeBron wanting to drop a tombstone up on high ground. They have a blink dagger on the Lesh. They're waiting for their perfect moment. And Static Storm down. BKB catches on to everybody. Stolen Static Storm. Look out now. Maybe a chance for some cool things.
The Aurora Borealis. It's been localized in the mid lane.
With zombies.
Man, I love that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. They have to come back to defend their buildings, though, because they are starting to fall. Well done by Monaspa. This team, you know, they've been doing it through tips. They've been doing it through some all chat every now and then and just some solid play. That's what you love to see.
Yeah, they've actually looked extremely good today. It's like very clean job. It feels like they found their game plan. And, well, when you're up by this much, you can do things like that. MTD, though? Maybe?
Keeping them alive. All right, they kill off the big old creep, too. Roar down. Rubik still has Static Storm stolen. If he can get an Aghanim Scepter, that could be the turnaround they're looking for.
I didn't realize the Spartan actually bought Blink. Good lad.
Yeah. We just need it on NP now.
Yep.
That's the
Little
solution.
swift Blink action. I don't see why not.
Yeah. Well, the win condition definitely feels like Rubik with the Static Storm stolen, getting Aghanim Scepter. So we'll see if they give him the space to farm that. As Wish. Ooh. Caught. Lifted. BKB. Turns. Pops EXO. Come fight me. Into everybody. They find heaven. Down bottom. MTD is going to die. And it looks like Wish is going to live.
Oh, they didn't have to use Echo for that either. I mean, this is a Shadow Blade Shaker.
Yeah. He's getting what he needs.
Dude, did he have a gem? Oh, no. How did he know? That ob's in the perfect spot. It's a nice obs. Inside that sentry down bottom.
Well, inside their base now. Needing to deal with the danger coming their direction. Oh, they found him. Nixa in trouble. Does go into the stone form, but, well, he's going to be stoned to death when he comes back to life. And that's a good one right there. Easy bring down. Ancient Tribe staying in this one till the bitter end.
Here it comes.
And they get him. They caught. Does immediately TP away after popping the BKB.
Dude,
Okay, the buybacks are out. And he's
for the
coming
big
back
slam.
in. Come on and jam. Oh, nope. Okay, triple kill for Nande. They're going to go for more now. There's a chance. He's got no cooldown on his TP. Wish
going to the
finds
back.
one.
Look at
There's
this
the
Echo.
ultra kill. He's looking for him. Echo out. Connection there. Trying to find himself a rampage. Can they do it? Oh, the stun, the control. Ande in trouble. Turns now, wants to get him. There's the rampage. Little pleb might find a little bit of return damage. Gets 3,000 gold. Suddenly, he has 5K in the bank. Buy a rapier. Get him quick. That's all they need in this world. MTD managing to live. He's punching creeps.
Desire?
He needs to hit heroes. MTD's there. Wish chasing, trying to get him, trying to bring him down. Dude, he has so much gold right now on this drow, actually.
Oh!
And in fact, might be able to bring down Wish, might be able to bring down more of them. Hurricane Pike pushback. Dude, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. The multi-shot, it's enough. Little pleb, the God amongst men, 7,600 gold. Dude, they still have a Rax. They still have a lane. Go buy a rapier. You had 3,700 gold.
All right.
What?
That was quite the fight.
They went
so
pretty
much
deep.
damage.
Look at the damage from the radiant. It's just let back in the trap.
Oh my God. Spartan? MTD's there.
He's getting dataless. He had to think about it. He's like, what do I do?
Yeah, he needs to think about, 50 seconds. Can you imagine the instant spawn? Oh, that would have been huge.
Dire are scanning.
All right, so they went a little crazy there. Shaker
little?
dove in a bit much for the big slam. You know, he got baited. It looked really good and juicy, but then he ran out of mana.
Yeah.
He was a little too excited. And it sort of fell apart from there. Big glimpse back there. And into instant stacks are about. They just want one kill and to go forward here.
They'll take it. God, what do they do now, though? I mean, I guess you just win, probably.
Oh, blink.
Can't get him. Lil Pleb, Daedalus done. Mixa caught here. Needs to run away. Does get glimpsed back. Goes into stone form, keeping himself alive. Nande there. They bring it down the Visage. And Fissure connection onto 2. Oh, this is still so hard for them. And yeah, Roche is just going to get taken now. So, Refresher.
It is Refresher, though. I think that's better, because they don't have any eggs, do they? Yeah.
Better for Ancient Tribe.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I don't think it's really...
Oh.
I mean, the Refresher's obviously
Whoa.
nice on Beastmaster, a profit.
Goodbye. That's why you don't buy the Rapier. Does have buyback. Maybe if they can bait them in. MTD, holding on to things. That's Nihilism out. Feared, silence, but the control is there. Trying to bring down Nande. He's got Aegis, but is in a little bit of trouble. But MTD not able to stay on target. They find Skylark, missed on the Fissure. Looking for that second stun. Not quite going to be there, but they do take down Skylark and now going to kill Spartan. They hold on. It was a buyback from Low Pleb, though.
It's like one of those like sniper Medusa high ground holding games.
It is a little bit. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's still like an NP with 3,400 net worth and like a ton of room to grow. So I'm a little afraid for the long-term sustainability of this for Ancient Tribe, but they've found a way to kind of hold on here.
Hey, they hit 0% a while back, and they're back up to 2%. So
There you
that's
go.
infinite growth right there.
That's true. If they can keep
Things are
this
looking
up,
a lot better.
just need to hold out a couple more minutes. You know, logarithmic stuff is good.
Yeah, in no time they'll be at like 300% chance of winning.
That's true. That's a
It
good
happens
point.
very quickly. Swift Blink is nearly done here for Drow Ranger as well, and obviously not going to be saving for buyback at this point. At least I don't assume so, with 6.5 minutes left on it.
Yeah. No, they are going to need to hold out for a very long time. Realistically, if like I could see it being 60-minute items coming out, and then they might have a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would agree. I still don't think they'd have much of a chance. It would give them a bit more of a chance. I mean, we got the Nihilism out as well, you know?
Yeah.
We got some pretty funky stuff happening. BKBs are getting a little bit lower. I mean, to be fair, Nandes is still at 7, which I gotta say, kind of impressive, considering how long they have just been dominating this game.
Right. And I mean, I think the real big trouble is going to be that they need to last out this Aegis from NP, and then they're going to need to last another... They're going to need to take the other fight around the Aegis. And I think if they lose that one, the game is probably just over. But
yeah, eggs and refresher, like, that's going to be tough.
Yeah. But it's one of those weird dynamics where, like, every item that Monaspa gets next doesn't have the same impact as an item that Ancient Tribe is going to get right now. With the exception of, like, Drow. Drow's items aren't super important, I feel like. She's just kind of stacked out at this point with the Swift Blink. More
I like
room,
him
but-
sitting high ground with the Aesthetics Gap, too, speaking of Drow.
Yeah. All right, let's see what they can do here. Gem on Beastmaster. They break the smoke. LeBron, realizing they could be in the area. MTD in the Trickster Cloak. They're trying to stop this slow pushdown coming in. The leash is there. A lot of damage, but the lift and the pullback, and that's BKB use on Skylark. But they are mounting some serious damage onto this tier 3 tower, which is going to fall without that much contention. So they take down that tier 3. Rack's still living. And even if they get megas, I don't think it's the end of the world. Although this would be the end of the world. MTD forced to pop that Nihilism, then decides to run back in, gets the stun onto the NP. So need to be careful about that vision out with the birds from the Beastmaster.
Stun again.
Get some good damage there. Ande down to half HP. Still has the Aegis for 44 seconds.
Rubik, no steals right now. Heaven has lost the Fisher.
Stun, slow down. God, MTD could really stand to use a freaking shard, but needs to save for buyback. He's got it back up in 45 seconds. Not quite the gold yet, though, but the control. Nande there. He's down real low. Turns to fight. Pops Satanic. And is going to regen back up almost to full. Zyre gets the stun now onto Heaven. They pop Exorcism. Still not significant damage done to these structures.
Definitely signaling the push, though, with that. They're going to smoke in the back.
Nihilism out. MTD in the midst of all of them. Bringing down this
One second.
very
Aegis is
low.
gone.
Control is there, but the BKB is out. And the stun there onto 2. Little Pleb gets the BKB, able to walk away from him for the moment. Wish gonna run right on top of this Drow. He needs to get out of here. If Little Pleb dies, it's over. There's the pullback. And Little Pleb in trouble, going to be brought down for 2 minutes. And that might finally have done it. As Skylark runs in with the rest of them, LeBron is going to drop. MTD has to do it all alone with Visage at this point and does not have the damage. Nande runs in, they find the double kill, and GG is going to be called.
Oh, they timed it so well. So close to getting the Aegis. But even then, you know, he TP's out, he goes home, and while he's still healing pretty much, they get the kill on Drow. So.